Hi everyone, this is Blessing from the Christian Millionaire Book Club. I just thought I would do this short video on the 10 businesses that you can do from home. Sometimes when I talk to people, they want to start a business, they're working full-time or working part-time, and they just want a business that they can actually do to complement what they are already doing. So here we go. Here are the 10 businesses you can do from home. The first one I suggest is a voiceover. Do you have a distinctive voice? Maybe you're good at changing your voice. If so, consider working as a freelance voiceover artist. You could basically sell recordings of your vocal genius, okay? You could even appear on TV, you could appear on film, you could appear on radio. Being a voiceover is great if you love to use your voice, and if it might be that you have a really gentle voice. I know one of the our book club members, Barbara, she's got a really lovely voice and she reads books for people, so that could be you. So consider setting yourself up as a voiceover artist. A second business that you could consider is a website consultant. You see, nowadays, every business needs a website, or at least most businesses, I would say, need a website, because when you tell people that you do this business or that business, they will always ask you, oh, do you have a website? So you can actually learn online how to build a website using WordPress and other CMSs, other content management systems. And then once you learn the technique, you could practice creating your own website, and then you can start selling your services. Okay, so creating a website for people is another way in which you can make money from online. It doesn't take any cash whatsoever. All you need is just the technical know-how. As long as you have the interest, you can learn from online how to become a website consultant. The third business I suggest is a business or a life coach. And for me, this is how I started my business. I started as a spiritual life coach. And this is really ideal. Maybe you're a busy parent, maybe you work full time, and you just want a business that can fit around your busy schedule. Being a life coach is so important, because you see, everybody has goals, or let me say most people in life have goals, and some people just want a coach to walk alongside them. And so if there are certain skills you have, certain experiences that you have that other people could benefit from, then you could consider helping them by becoming a life coach. Now, I started as a life coach, then I transitioned to becoming a business coach. So with a business coach, I would say you need to know exactly what you're doing. Not that with a life coach you don't, but with a life coach, you can decide to be a life coach to specialize in an area that you've perhaps overcome. Right? But with a business coach, usually people come to you because they want to start their business or they want to grow their business. So if you've not had any experience in doing that, you might find that a struggle. So I would say perhaps consider starting as a life coach, and then the more business experience you have, you can then transition into becoming a business coach. Now, you could do other things around your coaching business. You could become a public speaker, you could write a book, you could run webinars, do your own podcast, and basically build a whole business around your coaching. The next business I suggest is tutoring students. Are you good at a particular subject? Have you perhaps studied geography at university, or law, or psychology? So you might be an expert in a particular subject. And if you are, yes, it's good you do your day job, but could you consider tutoring young people? This is really inspiring, and this is something you can do from home. Before the pandemic, perhaps there was a desire for tutors to go into homes, but now a lot of things can be done online via Zoom. Okay, so you could set up your own tutoring business from online. So that is another great idea I suggest you can do if you want to do a business from home and you are a specialist in a particular subject. Bed and breakfast. Gone are the days where you would have to literally build a bed and breakfast. Now your home can be your bed and breakfast. Do you have extra rooms that are not being used? Say you have a 4-bedroom house or 3-bedroom house, 3 of the rooms are used, you have a spare one. Consider converting that into a bed and breakfast, where you put that room available, make it available on Airbnb, and get people to book, register, they pay you in advance before they come, and you just have short lets all the time. This is a great way of making additional income, and you don't have to leave the comfort of your home. So doing bed and breakfast from your home is a great way of earning extra income. Another idea is personal or virtual assistant. VAs are so needed. Every entrepreneur needs a personal assistant. Do you have skills of organization? Are you good with keeping yourself and other people organized? If so, please, please, please consider becoming a virtual assistant. There's no better time to start than now. Now, people usually want a virtual assistant because it saves them costs, right? It saves them the cost of you having to come into the office. You usually have your own equipment, and there's just so much need for it. So if you have the skills of administration, you're highly organized, and you can help to get other people organized, but virtually, then I would say consider becoming a personal or virtual assistant. Another business that I would also suggest is an online survey or focus group type business. So there are so many companies that are always looking for views and feedback, right? They're looking for views and feedback from people, and they are willing to pay you to complete their online survey or to be part of a focus group so you can give them feedback. So if you have some time on your hands and you want a business that you can do from home, consider signing up to the website where you can actually complete online surveys. I remember I ran a workshop about a few weeks ago at my local church, and one of the participants, she said to me that actually one day she was looking for something to do. Her son went online and he registered her on all these online survey groups, and she took part in their surveys, and now they're still chasing her for her bank account in order to send her money. All right, so this is a great way of making money online. Okay, moving on. Write a book. You see, writing a book could not be any easier, because nowadays you can even go to Word, you can go to Microsoft Word, and within Word there's an icon for dictate. So you can even dictate your book into Microsoft Word. In other words, if you don't like typing out your book, you can speak out your book, and Word will you can dictate it, it will write it out for you, then you can get an editor to edit it for you. You can literally do all of this, put your book on Amazon and start making money. Maybe you don't want to do your own book, but you are good with writing copies for people. You could consider becoming a copywriter. I remember, I think a few weeks ago, back in September, I needed a copywriter for getting her to basically write the copy for my landing page, do about 4 email sequences and so forth. I paid a lot of money. Okay, I paid a lot of money, I think about over £500 in order to get her to do the work I needed. So if you're good at writing and you can write in a way that will convert people to actually becoming customers, then consider being a copywriter, or consider writing your own book and putting it on Amazon, because that's a great way of you earning passive income. So writing your own book, doing copywriting for people, there is so much need out there. So if this is something you're good at, I would say do not hesitate, get started. Social media consultant. A lot of businesses nowadays are always looking for someone to actually manage their social media handles, because you see, as entrepreneurs, you are specialists in your field and you want to spend time actually doing the things you're good at. You may be good at doing what you're doing, but you may not be good at social media. So you need a social media consultant to actually run your social media handles for you. So if you know how to use social media well, instead of you maybe taking a whole bunch of photos of yourself and putting it on social media, why don't you spend time and actually develop the social media handles for entrepreneurs, and they'll pay you good money for that. Again, I know for me, I've paid in the past about $200, $250 a month for someone to handle, $300 for someone to handle my social media for me. So it's good money that you can make if you know what you're doing. And there are so many online courses you can do on how to do social media for businesses. So just brush up your skills and put yourself out there as someone who can do the social media handles for people. And believe you me, there are entrepreneurs like me who will pay you for that service. The next business is that of a bookkeeper. Are you good with maths? Are you good with numbers? Do you love numbers? If so, consider becoming a bookkeeper. Entrepreneurs, again, want to spend time doing the things that they're good at. They may not have the time to actually enter all their receipts in, but this is where you come in as a bookkeeper. And this is something you can do totally from home. All right. So if you're good with numbers, you're good with making numbers make sense for an entrepreneur, then consider becoming a bookkeeper. So these are my 10 ideas of businesses you can do from home. What's your favorite? Let me know, please. If you have enjoyed this video, like it, subscribe, share it, and please tell me the kind of videos that you would love to see so that I can create more of them. All right. Thank you so much for listening, and take care. Speak soon. Bye-bye.